Hello, 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 and welcome to the Coaching Corner. It's me, Jamila, aka the IEP Coach. Yes, okay. So if you see me turn to my left, I am going live on my Instagram. Okay, so welcome everyone that is coming in. And as always, you know the drill. When you come in, say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. Let me know where you're from, and share out this live with as many people as possible. And as I'm telling you to share it out, I'm sharing it out with as many people as possible as well. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. And anyone who's new to the IEP Coach, let me just tell you a little bit about us. Oh, hold on. Let me stop the live and start it again. Hold up, something happened. Let me start over with this live. So those of you who are new to the IEP Coach, we are an ad consulting company, and we help principals keep their special education teachers from leaving by providing professional development and coaching tailored to their specific needs, so that way they are more likely to stay in the field because they feel supported and they are being supported. Because we're in the business of helping teachers not just survive, but helping them thrive. Okay, so that's what we do here at the IEP Coach LLC. We also support parents with understanding the special education process as well as the IEP process. So go ahead and share out this live. If you need us for a parent workshop, definitely contact us, DM us, so we can get into school and so we can get into your school and support the parents at your school. And if you are a principal or a teacher and you know your school needs special education, professional development, definitely send us a DM, a message. You can send us a message on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're on all of those platforms. If you're on Instagram, you can click the link in our bio and you can connect with us there. All right, so send us out to as many people as possible. You all know I love to chat with you guys on Tuesday. It's like my favorite day of the week. Hello, everyone that's coming in. You guys know this is my favorite day of the week because I get to speak with you all. So yes. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. So tonight I'm going to, let me just let you guys know that the Sped Educators Rise coaching program enrollment is open. You can click the link in our bio to enroll. This program is for teachers, special education teachers. However, we are inclusive of general education teachers because it is information and support that you need as well. So definitely you can click the link on our bio, and I'm going to drop it here in the comment section as well for you to go ahead and enroll. The link to our free community on Telegram, the League of International Chaos Disruptors, that is on the link on our bio. That is open, so definitely take advantage of that. So that way, and there's a free resource there waiting for you once you join in once you join the group. There is a free resource there for you. Okay, so let's jump into the content for tonight. So tonight, I want to discuss with you guys about the beginning of the year. You may be a teacher and you may get a student from another school who has an IEP, or it could be a parent and you're transferring your child to a new school, but the IEP has not been done yet. I want to talk about this topic and just give you guys tips because this has happened so much in my career when I was teaching. And I know it still happens with many teachers when the new students come from other schools. They come and their paperwork has not been completed. Their IEP has not been completed, or they are out of compliance. So when you come to a school and your child's paperwork is out of compliance, it puts a huge burden on the new school because they now have to do that. They now have to get your child in compliance. Okay. So I just want to give some tips. So from the teacher side, if you have a student who is transferring to a new school and is close to their IEP time, it would be extremely helpful if you went ahead and you put in the present education levels in the IEP already. So that way, when they get to the school, when they go to the new school, that's a section of the IEP they don't have to do. It's also extremely important if you go ahead and put in all of the updated levels for the student as well. So getting all that information about the student is extremely helpful, because when they go to a new school, that new school, they do not know the student. They don't know them. They don't know him or her at all. The previous school does. So it would be extremely helpful if you can go ahead and get that IEP done, or at the minimum, at least get the present education level section of the IEP completed, because that's all their updated. That's where all the updated levels goes. That's where their progress monitoring goes, all of that, because then that can help them to then create an IEP for that particular student. In addition, teachers, if you do get a student who's transferring to a new school to your school and their paperwork is not complete, you can definitely contact the previous school. You can speak to that previous director and you can request to have that information sent over to you, and also just inform the parent of that, that you're contacting the previous school, so that way you can get updated information about the student, because the student is new to you. You don't know the student at all. Okay. Parents, if you are thinking of transferring your child to a new school and you know that their IEP is normally at the beginning of the year, definitely, if you can wait until their IEP gets completed first, then transfer them to another school, do that. However, if you are unable to do that, definitely talk with your child's teachers and have them get the present ed level section completed, or communicate with the new school if the previous school can send over their updated levels and testing that they have done for your child, so that way the new school can then do the IEP. So parents, it is very, very vital that you also communicate that information with your child's school. So if they're transferring, let the school know that you're going to be transferring your child, so that way they can prepare, get an IEP done or start the new IEP for your child before they actually transfer. Because sometimes we are caught off guard and we don't know that you are transferring your child. So definitely let the teachers know ahead of time as much as possible. Teachers, if it happens and you get a student at your school who's new and their paperwork is out of compliance, you can definitely contact the previous school to get their current information. Let the parent know that you had to contact the previous school to get the information, so that way you can do that IEP. Okay? I want to just say, always try to make sure you can get that child's IEP done before they transfer, because it is very difficult for the new school, because they don't know that student at all. They don't know them at all. And that makes it hard to formulate a good IEP for that student when you don't know them. You don't really know what their needs are, especially if they left right when their IEP was going to be completed, because you don't have any of that past information. Anytime this has happened to me when I was in the classroom, I just called the previous school. I would talk to the previous case manager, and sometimes I would have to talk to the previous director. I would have to talk to them to get information about the student. And sometimes we even had a conversation like, listen, I can't do the IEP because we don't have enough information on the student. And therefore, I would have to pass it on to my director to then communicate with the previous school, because the student is coming to us out of compliance and we don't have enough information to do their IEP. And it's not fair to another school to have to do extra work because a previous school did not do their job and they did not do their part. Okay? So those are just some tips. So definitely contact the previous school for information. Parents, please keep open communication with your child's case managers and teachers, so that way if you are thinking of transferring your child, they are aware of it and they could They could even move the IEP meeting up so that way they can get the IEP done. So that way, when they go to the new school, everything is new. All the information is updated, levels are updated, and goals. And then if you are pressed for time, teachers, and the student is transferring, at least get section 2 of the IEP completed where the present levels of that student goes, the present levels, the progress learning. At least get that section done, because by having that section completed, the new school can at least formulate a new IEP. In schools, I still highly recommend that you contact the previous school just to get any background information on the student. Okay, so those are just some tips for when you have a student who's coming to your school who's new, transferring, and their IEP may be out of compliance, or the IEP just isn't completed and you have to complete it. You're at the new school. You're like, oh my God, this kid is here. I don't even know this kid. How do they expect us to do this IEP? I'm just telling you tips on both sides, from the parent side as well as the teacher side. Okay. Also, if you are in need of our Sped Educators Rise program, you are a teacher, you are not getting the professional development that you need, you are not getting the training and the coaching that you need with co-teaching, with inclusive practices, with behavior management, with IEP writing, with your organization being a case manager, collaboration with related service providers, with parents, you're not getting any of that support, the Sped Educators Rise program is for you. It is a group coaching program for SPED teachers, but we are inclusive of general education teachers as well. It's a 12-week program. You get 6 bi-weekly meetings with me, and then you get 6 DIY video sessions with some expert consultants in arts integration and social emotional learning, with English language learners, math, reading, tech integration. Let me tell you, you get free access to the Master IEP course. You get access to me, you get access to the replays, and then you also get the private community of each other and being able to support each other and help each other with my guidance. And all of the content is SPED centered. Learning about the SPED laws, how to implement these IEP. When I tell you this is the coaching program I wish I had when I was still teaching, I am not lying to you. So I am dropping the link in the chat. If you are on Instagram, click the link in my bio. You're on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, click the link in the comments. Okay. You don't want to miss this. And this is only open for 6 teachers. Only 6 teachers. If you know someone who needs this, you can tag them in the comments. You can send them the link. I just put it in the comments, okay? And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to DM us. You can email us. We'll get back to you. You can comment on this live. We'll comment back. So definitely send your questions. Send this live to someone who needs it. Send the Sped Educators Rise program enrollment link. Send it to a teacher that needs it, okay? And as always, be safe. Stay hydrated. It is hot. Stay hydrated. Stay cool and stay safe. And I will see you next Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everyone have a great evening. Oh, one more thing. Almost forgot. So in lieu of the program starting, I will be doing a 21-day live session event where I'm just going to go live for 21 days straight. This is in addition to the coaching corner. So, and this is just for brief. I'm just going to give you tips on how to be an efficient special education teacher. I'm just going to go live real quick, no more than, I want to say 5 to 7 minutes, just giving you a quick tip. So I'm going to do it for 21 days straight. Okay. Woo. All right. I'm putting it out there. You guys got to hold me accountable. Okay. Got to hold me accountable. So I'm going to do it all the way up until the Sped Educators Rise program starts. And that starts October the 3rd. Enrollment for the program closes September 30th. So you don't want to waste time. Definitely get enrolled, share the link, and get enrolled. And until next time, be safe, stay hydrated, and stay cool, everybody. All right. Have a good night.